gentlemen, if you can grab a seat, we'll get started with the program. Including you, Dr. Lutinsky. Where's Joe? Right here. Okay. We'd like to start promptly here. Welcome. Good evening. My name is Joe Sedley. I'm the athletic director. You are attending the 72nd annual Rhinex Sports Awards ceremony. Some housekeeping announcements first. The step and repeat over there. Ms. Lambs will be over there for award winners. After you receive your award, please, if you'd like a picture, you can head on over to that. And also, we'll be here after the award ceremony for some time. So if you'd like to take a picture with friends or family afterwards, certainly do that. Please help yourself to refreshments in the back, provided by the Booster Club. Thank you very much to the Booster Club for helping with the decoration of refreshments and overall organization of this event. I'd like to thank our Board of Education. Without their support, which is unwavering and strong, events like this, interscholastic athletics, aren't possible. So thank you to the Board of Education, the administrative team for many late nights attending special events, senior day ceremonies, homecoming games. I appreciate the support as well. Our amazing coaches, thank you so much. The time and energy and effort you put into our athletes and families are unmatched. So thank you very much for your effort, not only the varsity coaches and your assistants for the JV and modified as well. Our incredible grounds crew and custodian, headed by Carl Mangone, Angela Brusciano, as well as Darnell Davis, and several other custodians that handle the athletic center. Our athletic trainer, Joe Dranoff, clearly the best in the business. He keeps your kids very safe, very healthy. Yes, and I'm And a big thank you and congratulations to Sophia Sinahara. Sophia's back here. This is her first shot at the Sports Award ceremony. And I cannot thank her enough. It's been a seamless and smooth transition. So Sophia, thank you so much. We don't know if we messed up yet, but so far we're doing great. So thank you, Sophia. She's kept me certainly on track. And most importantly, our athletes and the families. Thank you for what you do, for showing up every day, for making a commitment, for being accountable to each other, for making sacrifices in your personal schedules, to put our team and our programs first and foremost. It's truly appreciated, and it's a testament to your character and your success that you'll achieve not only now, but in your futures. All right, so on to the program. Please rise if able as we honor America. There's an American flag there, and also here as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem. For the evening's first award, for the final time, I'd like to introduce our presenter of the Scholar Athlete Award, Dr. Eric Lutinsky.
Thank you for the honor of presenting the Scholar Athlete Award. This is awarded to the male and female student athletes who maintain the highest GPA over multiple varsity sports seasons. This year, the two recipients of this award are Anais Brown and Shotaro Oshikawa.
Congratulations. Stay here, please. We'd like to thank and recognize Dr. Petinsky's service to the district. He's been here for 30 years. So to commemorate that service, he used to be a coach, believe it or not. Not much of an athlete, but a coach, hell of an administrator, great boss, great friend. We'd like to present this as a present token of appreciation. Just so you know, that does not come from our current inventory. If you would like a replica jersey for your kids, because I get the email, Stadium Systems Bench Shop. I have his email, his phone number, just let me know. Thank you. 30 years. Fine. Speaking of amazing, our next presenter, I'd like to invite up our high school principal, no longer interim, thank God, Ms. Melinda Folchek.
Thank you, Coach, for being so nice. I will be presenting the Outstanding Sportsmanship Award. This is awarded to the male and female student athletes who have exhibited exemplary sportsmanship on and off the field and who served as an example to others. This year, the recipients of this award are Abu Usman, and Daniela Laurie. Is Usman here? Abu's brother? Okay.
All right, our next award. Section 1 has put a nice initiative in. We're in year 2 of the All Sportsmanship Team Award, where our varsity coaches select members of their team, one individual from their team, to represent Rhinebeck. And these are individuals who demonstrate fair and appropriate play, support in teammates and perseverance, civility and leadership, and respect toward officials. We have fall, winter, and spring. Spring, please come up and receive your certificates when I call your name. And winter and fall, please stand and be recognized if you're able to recognize them at Board of Education meetings. For the spring, baseball, Davey Ryan. Softball, Daniela Laurie. Boys lacrosse, Marco Griffo. Girls lacrosse, Ella Sterling. Boys tennis, Jesse Laurent. Abigail Weideman. Boys track and field, Lynn Byron. Girls track and field, Fiona Fox. Our winter award winners were Katie Harvey for girls indoor track, Jackson Simon for boys indoor track, Peyton Tuno, girls basketball, Julie Ortiz, boys basketball. Please stand to be recognized. Melanie Acevedo, girls bowling, and Dan Weidman for boys bowling. And our fall winners, Sai Derulion, Anthony Bondi for football, Gabriella Castellino, volleyball, Carlos Miranda, and Phoebe Carmel. Girls soccer, Madeline Carl, Kristen Barrios for boys soccer, Shelby Kaiser for girls tennis, and Christina Perron for cheerleading. Thank you for being unbelievable ambassadors for Rhinebeck schools and athletic programs. Now we move on to our fall championships. I'd like to welcome up Coach Accavelli, Coach Martinez, Coach Galliano, and the varsity boys soccer team.
All right. Good evening, everyone. First, I'd like to start off as I do anytime I come up here at this ceremony by congratulating all of our athletes that are here tonight for their accomplishments, not only this year, but throughout their careers. And I want to wish all the seniors the best of luck in the future. Next, I'd like to thank Joe Seglia for all his work and support, and the rest of the admin team for their support throughout the year, as well as the Board of Education. This year, I'm lucky enough to thank the Mamaroneck Fire Department and Police Department. April, I see you in here, but I didn't see Pat, so just relay the message. For the fire truck escorts back to school after our sectional. The amount of fun that added to the experience for the guys, something I'll always remember. The looks on their faces, the smiles, it really was a great time. Joe Dranoff for his dedication, not only to the soccer players, but all the athletes, keeping them healthy and on the field for us, and at times keeping me sane throughout the season. I want to thank all the students and the entire community here tonight and that's not here tonight for the excitement you gave the guys in following us this year. I tried to explain to them that when you go through a season like this, you really start to learn what community is, and all the well wishes, those who traveled even up 3 hours to Chenango Forest or Union Endicott to watch us play, really meant a lot to them. And if you watched online or even showed up at some of the fire truck escorts back to the school, it really made this a special experience for these guys, so thank you. And finally, to my assistant coaches, Coach Martinez and Coach Galliano, for all your time, efforts, and pouring your hearts and souls into the program. These two here are truly the brains behind the operation, so thank you. This season was a special one for our soccer program. Coming into the season, these young men standing next to me had high expectations in August for what they believed to be an extremely special season. So it came as no surprise to me when we sat down in August and talked about our team goals. Well, the first thing that came out of their mouth was sectional championship and beyond. Throughout any season, there are highs and lows, peaks and valleys. As these guys navigated the regular season, they dealt with the fun, the excitement, and the thrills of the peaks, and most importantly, how to deal with the adversity and the frustration that came with the valleys. We worked our way to a regular season record of 7 wins, 2 losses, and 6 ties, and entered the sectionals feeling confident based on everything we learned about ourselves during the season. The sectional run, as expected, was not easy. All 3 games being determined by 1 goal. A 2-1 overtime win versus Valhalla, 1-0 versus Blindbrook, and the sectional championship being capped off when Jackson Simon found Sokasai in midfield, who slipped the ball through the back line of the defense for Rocco to finish the game off in overtime and give us a thrilling and unforgettable 3-2 win versus KO. From there, we made a memorable run to the state Final Four, defeating Mount Academy 4-0, and then another thrilling overtime victory against Chenango Forest 2-1 for the program's first regional final in about 30 years to send us to the Final Four. Of the 6 postseason games we played, 5 of them were decided by 1 goal. This shows the true grit and mental toughness that this team had to achieve the level of success that they did this year. We always tell our athletes that it's about the journey, not the destination, and that might be true. But for me, as with any journey, who you travel with will be more important than the destination. And I can't think of a better group of young men to have gone through this journey this year with. Thank you, guys. Although we fell short of our ultimate goal, winning a state championship, this team is a group of young men who will be bonded for life. Because not only do you learn more when you lose, as I tell them, and you go through adversity together, and you have to deal with the heartbreak like we did up in Middletown, but as with any family, all of that brings you closer together. Sports at all levels, especially the high school level, create lifelong friendships and memories. And that being said, I'm reminded of something Eli Manning said in his retirement speech about 5 years ago. When you win championships, you have a special unbreakable bond with teammates. When you see them, you give them a hug, and you hold it just a little bit longer because of that unique connection with those special people, because many have become friends that will last a lifetime. Thank you guys for everything you did this season and everything you did for the program. You didn't set the standard for the program, you elevated it. Thank you.
We're just going to we're gonna do a replay, instant replay for a second here, so. Yeah, I know. Usman, can you bring that plaque up here? All right, like I said, instant replay here. At this time, I'd like to invite high school principal, Ms. Falchetti, to present our sportsmanship award.
Okay. I will be presenting the Outstanding Sportsmanship Award. This is awarded to male and female student athletes who have exhibited exemplary sportsmanship on and off the field and who served as an example to others. This year, the recipients of this award are Abu Usman,
What a ham. Thank you, Ms. Falchetti. All right. Moving right along, thank you, Coach Osmonelli. Congratulations to the Varsity boys soccer team. At this point, I'd like to recognize special milestones and achievements by our student athletes. This year, we have a couple that we'd like to celebrate. First and foremost, Gabby Fasolino, volleyball, 1,000 career minutes. Softball player, Shelby Prizer. She was selected Con Edison Scholar Athlete of the Week. She was voted Lead Pitcher of the Year. And also had a career of 100 career hits and over 300 career strikeouts. 386 to be exact. Varsity boys soccer player, Rocco Rasciuto. Selected as Small School Player of the Year. Come on, Rock. I think it's noteworthy that the last time Ryan received this was by Coach Ivan Martinez, so clearly something's rubbing off on him. Congratulations, Rocco. Several of our student athletes have had the opportunity and have earned the right to continue your athletic career at the next level. So at this time, we'd like to recognize our commitments. When your name is called, please stand up to be acknowledged. First, swimming at Hamilton College, Ayana Ite. Going to pace to cheerlead, Christina Perone. Ayana, come on up. Christina, come on up. Ayana, Christina, come on to the front, please. We'll get you all up here. Going to Haverford College to play softball, Shelby Prizer. SUNY Plattsburgh Soccer is getting Rocco Rasciuto. Joe Salvadori taking football talents to Wilkes University. NYU Track will be joined by Inara Shubi Barriola. Two-sport threat Kyle Snow will be going to SUNY Morrisville to play football and run track. And Vassar College will be getting Ryan Truda as part of their tennis team. Common thread of our student athletes here, they're exactly that, student athletes, exceptional in the classroom and exceptional in the sport they participate in. Thank you very much and best of luck in your college careers. Round of applause, please. And I'm going to step in with Ms. Lanza, please. I'd like to invite Coach Lincoln up to present this year's three-sport varsity athletes.
In this era of sports specialization, we have a very impressive list of student athletes that competed all 3 sports seasons this year. Because it's such a big list, I'm going to ask everybody to hold their applause, but I do want to have each of the athletes please come forward to receive your recognition as your name is called. So again, the 3 sport athletes for this year: Killian Aubrey, Elle Barker, Phoebe Carmel, Valentine Casciano, Scarlett Colombini, William Delaney, Bailey Eapen, Malik Fall, Ayla Fellenstein, Fiona Fox, Dante Friedman, Jayana Hammer, Zachary Harrison, Katie Harvey, Yuna Hong, Sorihisa Ire, Soyuko Ire, Aiden Kenny, Shotaro Oshikawa, Pasquale Papalardi, Samai Phillip, Shelby Prizer, Matthew Rubin, Davey Ryan, Joseph Saldivari, Daniel Saldivari, George Santa, Anara Shube Barriola, Brady Sergio, Jackson Simon, Julian Smith, Kyle Snow, Gianna Stracuzzi, Rintaro Takahashi, Abu Usman, Usman, Nina Vien, Logan Williams, and Felino Epen. It feels like we have half the room up here. Congratulations to all of our 3 sport athletes on this tremendous accomplishment for the 24-25 school year. Now you can give a round of applause.
Thank you. Turn to your seats. Thank you. Congratulations. Now we're going to talk about our winter champions. Our varsity boys ice hockey program is a merged program with Blindbrook, Harrison, and Portchester High Schools. And we have 2 members of that team, and Coach Myers in attendance. I'd like to call up Coach Rich Myers, Sean Moore, and Chris Michelli from the varsity ice hockey lifetime team on their league championship.
All right, obviously we have more than one player on our team. But congratulations to all the student athletes on their achievements and awards that they've gotten. Thank you to Mr. Seglia for his support for our program. Again, it's not easy being a merged team. From the administration point, from the players' point, what we ask them to do is once they walk into our locker room, unfortunately in Sean's case, he's no longer a Panther. He becomes Wright-Town Harrison for the winter season, Titan. And that's what we ask for all our boys. It's a difficult challenge. We hear things from other schools. Our boys always got along great, and there's no back and forth. They don't segregate themselves as far as schools. They intermingle, and they're together for the common cause. Overall, our league record was 6-2-1. We were league champs, back-to-back. We won last year. We had made the decision, knowing what we had coming back, to move up in the league. not knowing what the outcome would be, but knowing the boys had the capacity to compete, the drive to compete, and they did what was necessary. Again, we walked out with the league championship. We lost in the semi-finals in the section to River Towns. We had 3 players eclipse over 100 career points this season. Sean was one of our captains. He did anything he was asked for. There was no doubt in his mind if the situation called for it, he was jumping over the boards and he was going to be the guy. So we always stressed to the players to be the guy. We didn't have to stress that to Sean. He just knew his role and he took the leadership of what a captain should be on and off the ice. The biggest win of our season didn't come on the ice. It came off the ice and what the team was able to do along with our modified team off the ice. We combined or partnered with Hockey Fights Cancer and the American Cancer Society. We ran 2 games, a modified game specific and our varsity game. And through contributions, their hard work and everything, the team was actually able to gather almost $18,000 in donations to the American Cancer Society. So the first thing we tell them when we gather in our spring meeting or our winter meeting, we're not looking to make hockey players. We're looking to make responsible young adults. Again, I have one standing here, and along with the rest of the team, they stepped up, did what they needed to do, not only on the ice, but off the ice to make our season a huge success. So thanks.
Thanks, Coach Myers. Our next winter champions, I'd like to welcome up Coach Scalise and Coach Suhu. Coach Golden, you already come, okay. We got a sub in. All right, Coach Golden? Coming. I don't know what that is. And Coach Golden. And Coach Suhu.
So for our winter track and field champions, I'd like to invite up Nina Dien and Becca Albert. So for Nina, as one of our underclassmen on the team, Nina has always shown her potential since day one. She's a strong competitor and someone I can always count on to get the job done and to put her best effort out there. Anyone who races the 55-meter dash knows that there's a lot that goes into the 7 seconds of racing. There's not a lot of time to think during that short sprint. Everything has to go right, from getting a good down start all the way to leaning at the line. And at sectionals this past winter, everything went right for Nina. Nina won her heat during the preliminary round and came back to dominate finals, resulting in her season best time that led her to capture this title. She's been working so hard to obtain this accomplishment, and I couldn't be any more proud. Congratulations, Nina.
So throwing a 25-pound weight implement for almost 60 feet is no easy task. It involves great strength and technique. The fact that Beckett had to overcome an injury to do it makes it even more impressive. Beckett's dedication and training regimen have paid off this past winter season as he became the Section 1 Class C champion in weight throw. We look forward to seeing what an even stronger and healthier Beckett can do next year. Congratulations, Beckett.
I'd like to welcome Coach Brian Accavelli and Coach Scalise to the podium to present our next award.
Service to Program Award is awarded to a male and female student athlete whose commitment, dedication, and outstanding work ethic was integral in the promotion and success of their sport. This year's male recipient goes to Christian Barrios.
And this year's female recipient goes to Nara Shuki Barriola.
On to the spring championships. I'd like to welcome Coach Spadafino and Calvini to the podium, please, and our varsity softball team. Come on up.
Come on.
It is my honor and pleasure to recognize the girls' 2025 varsity softball team and congratulate them on another outstanding season. This year we finished with a record of 16-5. We played in Class A and were seeded 4th for the playoffs. We won our 10th league championship, and many of our girls were represented in the postseason award. Come on, everybody clap. 10-5. Come on. Thank the Board of Education, the administration, especially Joe Seglia, Sophia, and Joe Drano for everything they have done for our programs and all the teams. These three make sure everything is ready to go for the teams, and we are so lucky to have them. Also to the grounds crew for always having our field ready. The Booster Club, the Rhinebeck Foundation, and the PTSA for all the wonderful things they have done for us and the entire district throughout the school year. We are so fortunate to have such supportive, generous organizations. There are many important people who are also a huge part of our program. I want to thank Coach Eklund, our modified coach, Coaches Jules and Ryan for coaching the JV, and last but certainly not least, Coach Calvini for co-coaching with me. Take a village, and these men did an outstanding job. Of course, next, the second round of people in the village, the parents, for their unwavering support. Last but certainly not least, the girls. We are so thankful for the incredible season we had this year. The girls worked extremely hard and always willing to strive to get better each day, on and off the field. They've always represented Rhinebeck in such a positive way, and I'm so proud of them. Since January, we have been working out, running our clinics, volunteering at the Little League tryouts, as well as the coaches' clinic, and finally attending the All-Star game. To our three exceptional seniors, Shelby, Gabby, and Daniela. Since they have been in high school, our record has been 80-11. Thank you. Section titles, 4 league championships. Their dedication and commitment to our program is amazing, and words cannot describe how much we will miss them. Good luck next year. We cannot wait to see what the future holds. To our underclass, you can clap again. To our underclassmen, we look forward to next season and excited to see what the future brings. And finally, I want to congratulate all the seniors in this room. Good luck to all of you next year. We will miss you, and please always remember you have a home in Rhinebeck. Thank you, everyone.
Our next spring champions. I'd like to invite Coach Scalise, Coach Suhu, Samina Cooley, Matt Rubin, Willem Van Ruygen, Jackson Simon, and Samai Phillip up to the front, please.
Samina has been a dedicated high jumper over the past few years, focusing a lot on understanding the specific demands of this event. High jumping is particularly challenging due to its intense combination of speed and its technical nature. This is the second year in a row that she captured the title in the sprint, something that's not an easy feat. Her hard work has paid off as she also won the state qualifier meet and will compete in the event this Saturday at the New York State Championship in Middletown. Congratulations to you.
The boys 4x100 meter relay consists of Matt, Willem, Jackson, and Samai. These boys have truly been a joy to work with this season. Being part of a relay team not only involves being quick on the track, but also forming good team chemistry and trusting each other to execute well. These boys consistently strive to be the best that they can, and they're always pushing each other to their full potential. At sectionals this spring, they pulled off this win by running a season best time of 44.63 and sweeping the competition by over half a second. These boys have not only captured a section champion title, but they have also qualified for the state championship meet that will be taking place this Friday and Saturday at Middletown High School. They will be joining many other Rhinebeck track and field athletes who have qualified for state, so I would like to take a moment to congratulate them on their section championship accomplishment, but to also wish them luck for what is to come this weekend.
Congratulations to our spring champions. Now we're going to recognize some individual awards, where we recognize our all-league, all section I will mention, all section, and all state recipients. We're going to go by season and by program. So first, all leagues from the fall, girls tennis, Shelby Prizer, Alexis Kubowski. Come on up and receive your plaque, please. Volleyball, Gabby Fasolino, Alexandra Shetniak, Natalie Silva. Field hockey, Emma Cunningham, Ruth Radulovich, Mia Rizzo, Ellis Furley. From girls swimming, Grayson Finley. Boys soccer, Christian Barrios, Rocco Rasciuto, Nicholas Fernandez, and So Kasai. Girls soccer, Laura Arfar, Isabella Clements, Ayla Fellenstein, and Bree Tuno. Football all-league selections, Paul Ahn, Willem Van Rosen, Quinn Byron, Nicholas Doherty, Samai Phillip, and Joe Solivari. Cross country, Elle Barker, Stevie Carmel, Zach Harrison, Carlos Miranda. Winter all-league selections for boys basketball, Kyle Harris, Davey Ryan. Girls basketball, Peyton Namaga. Winter track, Beckett Alpert, Cara McClumpa, Samina Cooley, and Kyle Snow. And wrestling all-league selection, Ronan Sutter. Slow down. Our spring all-league selections, Gabby Fasolino, Daniela Lori, Shelby Prizer, Gianna Capuzzi, and Charlotte Pacone. Boys tennis, Spencer Elliott, Jesse Laurent, Titouan Maskell, Ryan Truda, and William White. From baseball, Davey Ryan and Chris Cervantes. And our golf all-league selection, Jacob Flickman. Spring track, Victoria Castro, Dara Aboli, Ayla Fellenstein, Cara McClumpa, Samai Phillip, Samina Cooley, Matt Rubin, Jackson Simon, Kyle Snow, Abu Usman, and Nina Diem. Our boys across all league selections, Sean Moore. Girls lacrosse, Emma Cunningham, Bailey Ethan, Nina Muller, and Adriana Perez. Once an athlete has been selected all league, that makes him eligible then to also be selected as all section or all section honorable mention. This year's honorable mention for all section: Isabella Clements, girls soccer, Emma Cunningham, field hockey, Gabby Pasolino, softball, Nicholas Fernandez, boys soccer, Katie Harvey, cross country, Daniela Lori, softball. Then our all-section selections, the best of the best in their sport, selected across all of Section 1, which is comprised of over 80 schools. All section, we have Ayla Fellenstein, girls soccer. Ayla Fellenstein, girls ice hockey. Kyle Harris, boys basketball. Ayana Ite, girls swimming. Samai Phillip, football. For softball, Charlotte Picone and Shelby Prizer. Boys soccer, Rocco Rashudo. And for for football, Joe Salvaderi. Now in the spring, all state selections are done typically closer to summertime, so we don't receive this year's all state selection for spring until the summer. So last year, in the spring, softball selection for all state was Shelby Prizer, and this year for boys soccer, Rocco Rashudo. All state selection, boys soccer, Rocco Rashudo, and softball, Shelby Prizer. No pressure, Shelby, but we hope to add 25 to that one. I'd like to invite Booster Club President Jen Abbey up here, please, with our officers Tanya Prizer, Rachel Fellenstein, and Laura Evangelista to help with the senior awards and Booster Club scholarship. Before I bring Jen up, it's been a tremendous year working with them. They've done a tremendous job with their bevy of volunteers. Kevin, thank you so much for helping all the concessions. Everybody divides and conquers. It's really a wonderful group. And I thank you and I appreciate all your support and things like this, nights like this, and the blankets. Booster Club sponsors the blankets. They sponsor our Hall of Fame plaques. So without them, a lot doesn't get accomplished around here. So thank you so much for your time and energy and for your membership dedication.
Okay, so we're going to read through the list of all of the senior athletes, and please come up and receive your blanket and your plaque. Melanie, oh, and also could you please hold your applause till the end so we can read everyone's name more quickly. Melanie Acevedo, Peter Apaldo, Killian Aubrey, Lara Arfar, Ella Alfinger, Natalie Bayo, Christian Barrios, William Barrios, Kira Bayer, Anthony Bondi, Anais Brown, Sophia Buechner, Quinn Byron, Rochelle Candemil, Phoebe Carmel, Valentine Cassiano, Alejandra Ceja, Izzy Clemens, Eleanor Delcourt, Nicholas Doherty, Zadie Dorset, Saïr Dubose, Alexis Dubowski, Amia Aboli, Max Engelin, Gabby Fasolino, Ayla Fellenstein, Nicholas Fernandez, Fiona Fox. We have a lot of seniors this year. Charlotte Geary, Giuseppe Novello, Litzy Gramajo, Cy Renwion, Marco Griffo, Elvis Guevara, Jayana Hammer, Kyle Harris, Zachary Harrison, Katie Harvey, Sarah Heaton, Gray Hecker, Sorahisa Erie, Ayana Ite, Lily Kapustin, Aiden Kenny, Jacob Pigman, Carm Laberja, Melanie Linares, Daniela Laurie, Jack Lucas, Mason Lugo, Lily Mansell, Kara McClumpha, Karis McGrory, Elizabeth Mitchell, Sean Moore, Lucia Monreal, Sabrina Musicus, Peyton Namaga, Mia Nason, Angel Ortiz, Julian Ortiz, Shotaro Ashikawa, Pat Papalardi, Rachel Park, Robbie Pecchia, Samai Phillip, Christina Perrone, Gregory Posey, Shelby Pricer, Samina Quilly, Sasha Reshetniak, Isabella Rios, Mia Rodriguez, Matthew Rubin, Rocco Rasciuto, Joseph Saldivari, Ainara Shubi Barriola, Caitlin Showers, Emma Showers, Natalie Silva, Jackson Simon, Kyle Snow, Maya Sperling, Daniel Stone, Kimberly Tapia, William Tauber, Maimuna Tiam, Salamata Tiam, Nora Toomey, Ryan Truda, Abu Usman, Usman, Peter Walsh, Abigail Weideman, and William White. Congratulations to all the seniors. While they're finishing up, I'm going to call Laura Evangelista up from the Booster Club. She's our treasurer, and she's also the head of our scholarship committee, and she will be reading aloud the recipients of this year's scholarships.
Good evening. As Jen said, I'm Laura Evangelista. I'm the treasurer of the Booster Club. The Booster Club's mission is to build school spirit by supporting the Rhinebeck athletics and theater programming. The Booster Club is built around community and spirit. I'm pleased to be here tonight as the chair. The Scholarship Committee reviewed all applications from seniors who participated in Rhinebeck High School athletics. This year, we again had a great team of application reviewers who were non-senior parent members of the Rhinebeck community. From these applicants, our goal was to identify participation and qualities demonstrating leadership, teamwork, community spirit, and inclusive behaviors. We at the Booster Club recognize that the Rhinebeck class of 2025 is exceptionally large for the district, and for this year, we've added 3 additional scholarships for our many talented athletes. It is the Booster Club's pleasure to award the following recipients a 2025 Booster Club Scholarship. Please come up as I call your name. Gabby Fasolino. Fellenstein. Fiona Fox. Sora Hisa Ire. Carol McClumpa. Sean Moore. Joe Saldaberry. Our final scholarship is the Lou Intervallo Award. Lou Intervallo served in the U.S. Army and was a World War II veteran and one of the founders of the Rhinebeck Booster Club. Lou was known for his years of support and volunteering at Rhinebeck and attendance at all sporting events. Lou passed away December 7, 2000. I just recently learned Lou didn't have any children in the district, but he just was a member of the community and loved Rhinebeck, so I think it's a great honor that it's 25 years later and we're still honoring him. So it is my pleasure to award the Booster Club's 2025 Lou Intervallo Scholarship Award to Shelby Private. Congratulations, Shelby. Best of luck to the entire class of 2025.
Laura, Rachel, Tanya, and Jen, I'd like to thank you. Please accept these flowers as a token of appreciation for all of your help this year. Really thank you for being done with that. Thank you so much. I will say credit to Jen. We had a FaceTime, we had a Google Meet the other day. She's like, I need to go over the names and how to pronounce them correctly. So she put a lot of time into that. So well done. Thank you. Great job this year. Pretty pleasure working with you. Okay, our next award is the Panther Pride Award. The Panther Pride Award is awarded to student athlete or athletes who embody Rhinebeck spirit and values, is in good academic standing, and active in giving back to their community, a positive influence on their peers and teammates while demonstrating school spirit and true sense of Panther pride. They're true ambassadors of Rhinebeck and what we value. The winners of the Panther Pride Award also received the King Family Scholarship. David and Susan King were and continue to be strong supporters of the Rhinebeck athletic program. Both their children, Daniel, class of 2014, and Diana, class of 2015, and 2020 Rhinebeck Athletic Hall of Fame inductee, they participated in the athletic program and had rewarding experiences. The scholarship is their active appreciation for the positive impact Rhinebeck athletics made on their children. This year's recipients of the Panther Pride Award and King Family Scholarship: female recipient, Gabby Fasolino. And Marco Griffo. All right, I'd like to invite Coach Accavelli and Coach Spadafino up again for the next award.
have the pleasure of presenting the Outstanding Athletes Award. This award is awarded to the male and female student athletes who performed at an outstanding level playing their respective sports during their Rhinebeck career. This year, the female recipient is Shelby Prizer.
And this year's male recipient, Rocco Ruscio.
All right, for the night's final award, we start a tradition here where we invite back a former recipient of the Old Timers Award, and we have the pleasure tonight of having Ms. Laura Vasami de Oliveira come back to us tonight to present the award. She's joined tonight by her father, Ralph Vasami Sr., and they're sitting right there, little wave. Thank you, Laura and Ralph, for your time. So a little about Laura. She was a three-sport varsity athlete during her time in Rhinebeck. She played field hockey, basketball, and softball. Two-time All-League and All-Section softball selection, Coaches Award recipient in field hockey and softball, and two-year starter in basketball. Her senior year, she was awarded the Rhinebeck Athletic Service Program Award and participated in the Section 1 Exceptional Senior Field Hockey Contest. Laura was a consummate athlete and teammate. When former coaches and teammates described Laura, they used hustler, hard worker, great teammate, and role model. Her tenacity on the field, court, and diamond were matched in the classroom and community. A member of the High Honor Roll and National Honor Society, as well as multiple clubs, including but not limited to Reef Italian Club and Student Senate, where she served as a treasurer for 3 years. Laura was quick to step up and volunteer for the community, participating in softball clinics, Secret Santas, and charitable foundation walks. Laura went from a Rhinebeck Panther to a Yukon Husky. The Syracuse guy won't hold it against her. She took full advantage of her college experience, becoming a member of the Student Union Board of Governors and America Reads, an organization that would travel to local elementary schools to read kindergarten classes and earning membership to the Dean's List, Golden Key International Honor Society, and being named a National Collegiate Scholar, Alpha Lambda Delta Chapter. Laura graduated magna cum laude with a double major in communications and Italian and a minor in international studies. Additional highlights during her time at UConn include 2 semesters abroad in Italy, and in her final semester, earning the opportunity to intern at Lord & Taylor Corporate for their e-commerce department. This required Laura to drive 2 hours home from UConn once a week to go work in New York City for a day and then drive back to UConn. Her perseverance paid off. 1 week after graduation, she started working full-time for Lord & Taylor's e-commerce online merchandising division. As a professional, Laura became involved in New York Women in Communications, Inc. and Step Up, a mentorship nonprofit that provides girls with support as they navigate the next steps in their life and careers. In 2019, Laura decided to make a complete career change to pursue and fulfilling her true passion for reading, and was accepted in the Assistant Teaching Training Program at the Wingwood School, a school for children with language-based learning disabilities. She earned her certification in PAF, Preventing Academic Failure Reading Program, and taught 1st and 3rd grade. Laura is one of 3 Vasami children to attend Rhinebeck High School, and they have an Old Timers family hat trick, as her older brothers were also awarded the Old Timers Award, Ralph in 1996 and Greg in 2005. In 2019, Laura married her husband Brian, and despite loving her time at Windward, had made the decision to stay home with their 2 little ones, son Luca, 3, and daughter Amelia, 1. Last but not least, Ms. Vasami is the only Panther alum to earn Old Timers and Prom Queen honor in the same year. Like I said, joining her tonight is her father, Ralph Vasami Sr. Please join me in welcoming Laura Vasami de Oliveira.
Thank you, Mr. Seglia, and thank you to the members of the Rhinebeck Administration and Athletic Department. It is surreal for me to be back at Rhinebeck High School, almost 20 years after I last walked these halls, as a proud student athlete, because like those days, I'm still surrounded tonight by some of the same special coaches who helped shape my Rhinebeck career. I am truly humbled to be asked to present the Old Timers Award to the two deserving recipients this evening. The Old Timers Award has always held a special place in my heart and has been one of my proudest achievements because of what it represents. It is an award that honors some of the most important characteristics in a student athlete: leadership, sportsmanship, community service, integrity, and athletic prowess. It is also an award that is chosen and bestowed by the leaders of our school, which means you are respected by those that saw you grow and develop through your high school years. And while this award is given each year, it cements you as part of the proud legacy of the Rhinebeck and the Marin community for all time. Winning this award is a very special honor. And as Mr. Teglia mentioned, the Old Timers Award is also incredibly special to me and my family because I am one of 3 children who have won this award along with my brothers Ralph and Greg. So to say that I am honored to be here tonight presenting this award to 2 special Rhinebeck student athletes is an understatement. Now, without further ado, I am thrilled to present tonight's 2025 Old Timers Awards to Sean Moore, and Ayla Fellenstein.
Laura, before you head over there, please, these are gifts from the athletic department, some swag you're asking for, but well deserved, and thank you for coming back and helping us out tonight. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes tonight's presentation. I do want to wish the best of luck to our 13 spring track and field athletes heading off to states this Friday and Saturday. Wish them the best of luck. Round of applause, please. And this past April, the Hall of Fame committee met. We vetted 6 nominations, and I'm pleased to announce that Dominic Brescia, class of 2015, and Coach Joe Carlucci have been selected by the Hall of Fame committee. And we will be recognizing them at halftime of the homecoming football game. So thank you all for coming tonight. The freshmen are in the back. You're welcome to hang around, take pictures, and thank you for coming, and we'll see you next year.